It's a little after 8 a.m. I just got out of the tent to start getting ready. Matt's still hard at work editing videos. And I figure by the time we're ready, the sun will be down to us, so we'll be able to take off these layers. As for the plan today, we have a couple miles to get down to the Sisquoc, which is where we meet up with the Condor Trail. And then we're just gonna hike down the Sisquoc till we get tired. Maybe to the Manzana camp, maybe a little bit before that. So here's our water source from last night and this morning. It is flowing just barely, but there's plenty of water, which we're pretty happy about. Some years this does go totally dry.
We are still using the 6 Moon Haven that we got on the CDT, mostly because after that whole issue with the Big Agnes poles, I hate the Big Agnes tiger wall. Taters really likes it and keeps trying to get me to go back to it. I'm like... And leaving camp at the crack of 9:10 in the morning. It is hard to get her out of bed. You wouldn't believe. It takes me 3 cups of coffee to get her out of the bed. Mm-hmm. What's that? No comment? No comment. So one of the downsides of being off trail for any length of time, you would be amazed how quickly you lose kind of the trail hardening. Like, it's fine, I'm out here, I'm walking and everything, but there's little like sore spots that I should have really been used to considering how long I was on trail this year. And of course, the problem this year is going to be, I'll be able to do some prep trips before the Arizona trail, but when I go back to the CDT, I'll have been on the Mississippi for a couple of months paddling. So I am not going to be in hiking shape. That is going to be a really rough transition. Speaking of rough transitions, what are you doing?
I think we're supposed to be up this way.
I think we're supposed to go left, but... And here's your morning CDT flashback. Oh no, there's a trail going around it. Ha! Not the CDT. What were the other people calling the bob? It was like Devil's Stick Pile or something like that. So we're climbing this morning, but we're almost done. We're going to be dropping into the Sisquoc. Probably right down there. I'm kind of remembering why I wasn't making like huge days out here.
Got down to the Sisquoc and promptly lost the trail.
I think this might be the trail. Ah, Condor Trail memories. At least we haven't noticed any ticks yet, unlike last time. Which, aren't you sad, Jen? Ticks are little and cute, and they try and cuddle into your belly button.
They're not so cute.
What? They're little and they're cute. They got their little hands digging into your belly button. No. Oh. And gee, old bear tracks out here. Jen did see a bear when she came in to resupply me. Since I came off the CDT mid-food carry, we are still eating off the various snacks I had in Colorado. Same with that last paddle. It was all just snacks from the CDT that were a little smushed, frozen, etc. Yeah, and pretty much how I remember it. I think I remember that bush, Jen. And we are along the Sisquoc proper. It is going to open up more as we go down, and the schoolhouse is at the base of this, which is another, I don't know, 10 plus miles. You would have really liked Colorado. Yeah, I was going through entire little like clusters of those.
Aww.
And the sun would hit them and they would just glow. So based on last time, this river does kind of disappear into the ground and then reappear. We've seen a few places where we could have got water if we needed to. But yeah, not quite the mighty Sisquoc I had in spring.
Because they're so awesome?
Well, they have me in them, and I don't like me, so... Yeah, but that water looks pretty stanky. For the record, I have drank more than my share of stank water. And I'm sure I will again, but I would just prefer not to if we don't have to. Lemonade only does so much, you know? Wow, you are getting all fancy. Try not to get too many gnats in my pesto, though. So this isn't exactly free-flowing, but it's clear-ish, and there's only some fish poop in it, so we're deciding that this is our water. Also, Blondie was out of water and getting kind of thirsty and starting to look at me like, you have blood and blood is liquid. Whereas I'm like, I also have pee. Okay, so we were able to get water. It is actually fairly clear. and a good color. This one's a little dark. So we're good for the night. Now we're just gonna try and make it as far as we can. As you can see, it's kind of bushwhacking. It's not clear where the trail goes during a lot of this, which is consistent with last time. Ah, yes. The joys of life along the Condor. Oh! Are you having fun, Blondie? So much fun. Just imagine it covered in ticks.
We got an off trail again.
It's okay, at least I've got a lot of prickly leaves between my back and the pack.
Don't follow the ducks, just follow the trail. We've been seeing bear tracks all day today. These ones are particularly cool.
I'm just picturing him sliding all around like that. So the water is significantly lower than last time, so we can walk around along the riverbed a little more. The trail kind of comes and goes all over the place here. Some places there's a clear trail and there are ducks. There are ducks that point at unclear trails that dead end, and sometimes it just runs into brush and you have to bushwhack through. So it is what it is. This is what people keep telling me the Mississippi is going to be like.
So we slowed down a lot on that section of the Sisquoc. So we are psyching ourselves up for getting up early and doing a big day tomorrow. But in the meantime, we have a super cozy camp. Matt somehow got the tent to be his color. And we're making the CDT classic beans and rice with taco seasoning and cheese for dinner. Home sweet home for the night.
Why did home sweet home never happen?